Welcome to EV World. Today is the 24th of March 2025. This is Hector Vladimir. Thank you for being here. I'd like to discuss today the BMW i3 series. It is a legendary vehicle produced from 2013 all the way to 2022. Even though it's out of production, it does have a successor, and we'll learn about that here shortly. But I want to discuss this vehicle because it is one of the pioneers for the electric vehicle industry from BMW, and it is one of the first mass-produced vehicles. It is among the first few that were mass-produced back in 2013, back when electric vehicles were not at all that popular. And I would like to learn about it together with you here, reading an article again from Wikipedia. And the article starts like this. The BMW i3 is an electric car that was manufactured by German marque BMW from 2013 to 2022. The i3 was BMW's first mass-produced zero-emissions vehicle and was launched as a part of BMW's electric vehicle BMW i sub-brand. It is a B-segment high-roof hatchback with an electric powertrain. It uses rear-wheel drive via single-speed transmission and an underfloor lithium-ion battery pack with an optional range-extending petrol engine. Styled by Richard Kim, the i3 is a 5-door with a passenger module of high-strength, ultra-lightweight, carbon fiber reinforced polymer adhered to an aluminum chassis, battery drive system, and powertrain. The body features 2 clamshell rear-hinged rear doors. The i3 debuted as a concept at the 2011 International Motor Show in Germany, and production began in September 2013 in Leipzig. It ranked 3rd amongst electric cars sold worldwide from 2014 all the way to 2016. Its global sales totaled 250,000 units by the end of 2022. Germany was its biggest market with over 47,500 units delivered through December 2021, followed by the US with over 45,000 units. The i3 won 2 World Car of the Year awards, selected as 2014 World Green Car of the Year and as 2014 World Car Design of the Year. The i3 received an iF Product Design Gold Award and won the UK Car of the Year 2014 and Best Super Mini of 2014 in the first UK Car of the Year awards. A little bit of history. In February 2011, BMW debuted its sub-brand BMW i to market vehicles produced under Project I. BMW i vehicles were to be sold separately from BMW or Mini. The first 2 production models are BMW i3, formerly called the Mega City Vehicle, MCV, and the plug-in hybrid BMW i8. The production version of the Vision Efficient Dynamics concept unveiled at the 2009 International Motor Show Germany, which has an all-electric range of 50 kilometers, 31 miles. Production of both cars were scheduled to start in Leipzig in 2013. BMW incorporated lessons learned during the field testing of the Mini E 2009 to 2010 and the BMW Active E 2012 into the design of the i3. In particular, the battery and powertrain, achievable range, and the use of one-pedal driving in urban traffic areas. Concept vehicles. The i3 concept car was unveiled at the 2011 International Motor Show. This prototype had a 22 kilowatt-hour, 79 megajoule lithium-ion battery pack that delivered between 130 and 160 kilometers. That's 80 to 100 miles. The battery fully charged in about 4 hours with the 240 volt charging unit. The i3 was expected to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, in less than 8 seconds. BMW also showcased a BMW i3 prototype during the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. The BMW unveiled the i3 concept coupe study at the Los Angeles Auto Show. The concept car demonstrated the potential for extending the model range. The 3-door hatchback coupe, like the 5-door i3 electric hatchback sedan, was propelled by an electric motor developed by BMW Group with a maximum output of 125 kilowatts, 168 horsepower, and peak torque of 250 metric newtons, 180 foot-pounds. Power delivery to the rear wheels was via a single-speed transmission. The lithium-ion battery pack was placed under the floor and could deliver an all-electric range of 160 kilometers, that's 99 miles. A 34 horsepower REX or REX petroleum engine could be added to extend the car's range to 320 kilometers, that's 200 miles. Launch. The production i3 was announced in July 2013 as a 2014 model year vehicle. Automotive press were invited to test drive the production cars in Amsterdam. The original battery capacity was 60 amp hours or 22 kilowatt hours gross, with a net capacity of 19 kilowatt hours. The unladen DIN weight was 1,195 kilograms or 2,635 pounds, or 1,315 kilograms, 2,899 pounds, with the range extender. In the United States, the i3 was available in one of 3 trim packages dictating the wheels and interior: Mega World, base cloth seats and 19-inch style 427 wheels. Giga World plus US $1,700 adds leather interior, accents, and 19-inch Giga specific style 429 wheels. And Terra World, more or less $2,700, adds full leather interior and 19 Terra specific style 428 wheels. 20-inch style 430 double spoke wheels were optional for Giga and Terra trims. In addition, 2 option packages were available: parking assistant, adding $1,000, added backup camera and parking assistance, and technology, driving assistant, $2,500, added wide screen navigation, deceleration assistance, and adaptive cruise control. Wheel and tire sizes varied by trim. The equivalent trim lines in the UK were named Standard, Atelier, Loft, adding 1,000 pounds, both corresponding to Mega. Loft adds 1,500 pounds corresponding to Giga, and Suite adding 2,000 pounds corresponding to Terra. Wheel options were not locked to trims in the UK, with 19-inch style 427 wheel standard and the rest optionally available in combination with any interior trim. The 2017 model. In May 2016, BMW announced the 2017 model year. BMW i3 would have a 94 amp hour, 33 kilowatt hour, 27.2 kilowatt hour net usable battery, allowing increased range in both the all-electric and the range extended versions. BMW and Samsung SDI optimized the cell internal packages with more electrolyte and adapted the active material, resulting in higher energy density of the lithium-ion cells that increased battery capacity by more than 50% without changes in interior dimensions of the car. The electronics package was upgraded with new software mapping for the battery cooling system and the electric motor. With the larger battery, the unladen EU weight was 1,320 kilograms, 2,910 pounds, rising to 1,440 kilograms, 3,170 pounds, with the range extender. The range of the REX model was increased in the American market thanks to a fuel tank that is effectively 25% larger than the previous model, Although the fuel tank is physically unchanged, BMW previously had locked out part of the tank using software specific to the American market to meet requirements for vehicles with range extenders, as the car had more gasoline-powered range than all-electric range, which would affect its status as a zero-emissions vehicle, ZEV, in California. The 2017 model year i3 was released in the United States and Europe in July 2016. According to BMW, as of 10th August 2016, orders for the larger battery i3 exceeded 7,000 units, with a total of 2,358 i3s delivered worldwide in July 2016, up 33.7% year on year. Sales also surged in the US with 1,479 units sold in July 2016, up 58.2% from July 2015, and 143.3% from June 2016. However, BMW only managed to sell 6,276 i3s in 2017 in the US, a drop of 17% from 2016. Purchase incentive of up to $10,000 was available for 2017 or 2018 models. Both variants with the improved battery were scheduled to be available in the UK, Germany, and France starting in July 2016. Owners of previous i3 models in selected markets have the option to retrofit their vehicles with the improved battery. BMW plans to use the used 22 kilowatt-hour batteries in the manufacturing of stationary power storage units. The battery retrofit option is not available in the US. 2018 models and i3s. The exterior was refreshed for the 2018 model year with a new front bumper, horizontal turn signal light openings, and standard LED headlights. The rear bumper was also revised and a horizontal silver bar was added to the rear hatch. On the side, a silver accent was added to the roofline on the i3 model, not on the i3S model. The visual stance of the i3S was widened with the addition of fender flares. 2018 model and i3S. In 2017, BMW announced the addition of the i3S Sport to its lineup beginning with the 2018 model year. Visually, many of the chrome accents added to the regular 2018 model were blacked out on the i3S. The i3S featured increased power and torque output from 170 to 181 horsepower, that's 120 to 135 kilowatts, and 184 to 199 foot-pounds, that's 249 to 270 metric newtons. A lowered sport suspension, wider model exclusive style, 431 double spoke wheels and tires, front 175 over 55 R20s, and rear 195 over 50 R20. Each 20 millimeter or 0.79 inches wider than the standard tires fitted with the style 430 wheels, faster acceleration, and a sport drive mode. The i3S features a wider track width at 1592 or 1578 millimeters, that's 62.7 or 62.1 inches, compared to 1571, 1576 millimeters, or 61.9, 62.0 inches, front and rear for the regular i3. Overall width also increases from 1775 to 1791 millimeters, that's 69.9 to 70.5 inches. The i3S, like the i3, is offered with optional range extender. Also, like the regular i3, the i3S is offered with a choice of interiors from standard mega, atelier, and loft to giga. Lodge and Terra suite. The unladen EU weight of the i3S was approximately 20 kilograms, that's 44 pounds, heavier than the regular i3 at 1,340 kilograms, that's 2,950 pounds, without, and 1,460 kilograms, 3,220 pounds, with the range extender. The 2019 model. In September 2018, BMW announced a larger 42.2 kilowatt hour battery, 120 amp hour battery for the i3. Minor alterations to the i3 included new color options and adaptive headlights. With the introduction of the bigger battery, BMW decided to discontinue the REX or REX version of the i3 in Europe. Unladen weights did not grow much with the larger battery. The unladen EU weight was 1,345 kilograms, that's 2,965 pounds for the regular i3, and 1,365 kilograms, 3,009 pounds for the i3S. Discontinuation. As of December 2019, BMW planned to continue i3 production until 2024, and there were no specific plans for an i3 successor. However, BMW announced in June 2021 it would discontinue i3 sales in the US after the 2021 model year, replaced by the BMW iX and BMW i4 for that market in 2022. The end of production for US models occurred in July 2021. Australian models were discontinued at the end of 2021. BMW confirmed in early 2022 that production of all i3 models is scheduled to end in July 2022 and will be succeeded in some markets by BMW iX1, which will enter mass production at the Regensburg factory in 2024, before shifting to Hungary. The Leipzig plant will be retooled to produce the updated Mini Countryman. 3G cellular technology discontinuation. In April 2021, BMW announced the 3G cellular technology services will be discontinued starting February 2022 for vehicles in the US market. This is due to the decline and decommissioning of the 3G service. Design and technology. Body and chassis. The i3 was the first mass production car with most of its internal structure and body made of carbon fiber reinforced plastic, CFRP. BMW took advantage of the absence of a forward internal combustion engine, giving the i3 a clean sheet design with a sports-like appearance. The i3 includes 4 doors and seating for 4 occupants with rear clamshell doors. The passenger compartment is known as Life Module, made of CFRP, sitting atop an aluminum drive module, which incorporates the powertrain, frame, battery, and suspension. Carbon fiber is sourced from SGL Automotive Carbon Fibers, a joint venture of BMW and SGL Carbon in Moses Lake, Washington. The fibers are woven into fabric and another BMW SGL joint venture plant in Weixdorf. Then the fabric is laid up into structures using a resin transfer molding process at BMW Landshut. Finally, the finished pieces are assembled into the Life Module by 173 robots at BMW Leipzig using adhesives only. The door panels of the i3 are made of hemp, which mixed with plastic helps lower the weight of each panel by about 10%. Hemp fibers left exposed also form a design element of the car's interior and contribute to sustainability. Further environmental consciousness is reflected in the optional seat leather, which is tanned with olive leaf extract, and the dashboard trim, which is made from environmentally refined wood from certified cultivation in Europe. By November 2010, BMW had demonstrated the passenger compartment's lightweight, and the automaker's chief executive said they had already decided on the basic design of the car and that road testing prototypes began soon after. The tires for the i3 were designed by Bridgestone to minimize rolling resistance and aerodynamic drag, featuring a narrower width, larger diameter, and higher inflation pressure. 155/70R19 at 320 kPa, that's 46 psi, and higher inflation pressure than typical passenger car tires, which are normally 175/65 R15s at 210 kPa or 30 psi for equivalent load capacity. Bridgestone calls this combination of changes logic, supplying similar tires to World Solar Challenge teams. Weight. There's a chart. Curb weight based on model. Model battery, 60 amp hours, 94 amp hours, and 120 amp hours. There's also categories BEV, which is battery electric vehicle, REX, range extender version, BEVS, and the REXS. For example, for the 60 amp hour battery model, the BEV weight, or curb weight as they call it, is 1,195 kilograms or 2,635 pounds. For the REX version is 1,315 kilograms or 2,899 pounds. Powertrain. The i3 uses a newly developed powertrain consisting of 130 kilowatt electric motor running on lithium-ion batteries and driving the rear axle. The top speed is limited to 150 kilometers per hour. A range extender option is available, adding a small rear-mounted gasoline engine to recharge the traction battery when it is low. Battery, range, and economy. BMW aimed to achieve a range of 160 kilometers, the same range that was expected for the BMW Active E, but in order to reduce weight, battery capacity was cut to 16 kilowatt hour instead of the Active E's 30 kilowatt hour. As initially sold 2014 through 2016 model years, the vehicle's official range is 130 to 160 kilometers for the 60 amp hour battery option under the new European driving cycle NEDC, and up to 200 kilometers in the most efficient driving mode. Under the United States Environmental Protection Agency EPA cycle, the official range of the 60 amp hour model is 130 kilometers with combined fuel economy of 124 miles per gallon gasoline equivalent (MPGE). The 2014 through 2016 model years with the range extender option have an official NEDC total range of 257 to 299 kilometers. BMW estimates the energy consumption is 0.21 kilowatt hour per mile in everyday driving. Under its 5-cycle testing, the United States Environmental Protection Agency EPA rated the 2014 through 2016 model year all-electric BMW i3 60 amp hour energy consumption at 27 kilowatt hour per 100 miles, with a combined fuel economy at 124 miles per gallon gasoline equivalent (MPGE). with an all-electric range of 130 kilometers. The range extended model has lower ratings than the all-electric i3 due to the extra weight of the twin-cylinder gasoline engine used in the i3 REX or REX. Range and economy varies depending on the presence of the range-extending internal combustion engine and larger batteries fitted to later models. There is a chart titled BMW i3 US Environmental Protection Agency EPA ratings. It goes by model year, model, battery, EV range, combined, city, and highway for economy and consumption. It has two sections, an all-electric, non-REX section, and a range extended or REX section. With these ratings, the all-electric BMW i3 was the most fuel-efficient EPA-certified vehicle sold in the United States for all years, regardless of fuel type, until November 2016, when it was surpassed by the Hyundai Ioniq Electric, rated at 136 mpge. Similarly, the i3 REX in 2014 was the most efficient EPA-certified current year vehicle with a gasoline engine, replacing the Chevrolet Volt. In July 2016, BMW released the 2017 model year BMW i3 with an improved 94 amp hour battery pack, 50% more capacity than the previous model, resulting in an increase of its range to 183 kilometers under the EPA cycle, an increase of 33 miles or 53 kilometers over the 60 amp hour variant. The 94 amp hour battery gave the range of 300 kilometers under the NEDC test. The i3 94 amp hour combined fuel economy rating is 118 mpge, down from 124 mpge for the model with the 60 amp hour battery. The 2017 BMW i3 REX with the larger 94 amp hour battery has an EPA rated range of 156 kilometers. Combined fuel economy rating is 111 mpge. The range using the gasoline powered engine increased to 134 kilometers from 126 kilometers in the previous versions. The battery rating was again increased in 2018 to 120 amp hour, which results in a total capacity of 42.2 kilowatt hour. The 2019 BMW i3 REX with 120 amp hour battery has an EPA rated battery only range of 126 miles, that's 203 kilometers, a combined gas and electric range of 200 miles, 320 kilometers, and a combined fuel economy rating of 100 miles mpge. Charging. BMW designed the i3 eDrive powertrain based on the premise that the battery would need to be recharged only once every 2 to 3 days. The charging frequency was derived from the field trial results taken from the BMW Active E and Mini E vehicles in Asia, Europe, and the US, whereby the typical commuting use between pilot users, homes, and workplaces was calculated. The i3 also allows the owner to charge the battery from a conventional wall socket. In addition, the BMW i3 has multiple charging options. With the original 60 amp hour battery, AC fast charging can take less than 3 hours when charging from 0 to 80%, while using the BMW i Wallbox Pure or any third-party charging equipment, EVSE supporting 32 amps. Most European models supported three-phase AC charging up to 11 kilowatts. The i3 also has a 50 kilowatt DC fast charging option suitable for public DC charging stations, which can take less than 30 minutes to charge the 60 amp hour version from 0 to 80%. Later 94 amp hour and 120 amp hour models take proportionally longer. In the US, the i3 can also be charged from any public charging station with an SAE J1772 connector. In 2016, BMW and the PG&E utility in California expanded an experiment of delaying charge-up during peak demand and compensating i3 owners for the delay. BMW claims that the i3 is the first fully online all-electric vehicle, but the Tesla Model S had a full 3G internet connectivity since 2012. Additional mobility. BMW i introduced the BMW i Flexible Mobility Program for trips where the range of a BMW i3 would not be enough to allow customers to cover longer distances, such as providing a conventional BMW vehicle for a specified number of days per year. The program started in October 2014 in the US, and individual dealers can choose whether to participate in this program. BMW is also offering roadside assistance program in areas of high sales. The assistance vehicle would provide a charge so the i3 can travel to the next charging station. In addition, the i3 digital display panel shows the location of nearby recharging stations to alleviate range anxiety. Range extender option, i3 REX. An optional petrol gasoline range extender engine is marketed as REX and is powered by the same Kemco built 647cc inline two-cylinder engine used in the BMW C650 GT Maxi scooter. The system is intended as an emergency backup to extend range to the next recharging station and not for long distance travel. The 647cc engine as fitted in the i3 REX is derated compared to the engine of the same displacement in the C650 GT. The REX engine develops 34 horsepower, that's 34 PS or 25 kilowatt, and 41 foot-pounds, 5.6 metric kilograms, 56 metric newtons of torque at 4,300 RPM, achieving compliance with Euro 6 emission standards. Compared to the 59 horsepower, 60 PS, 44 kilowatt at 7,500 RPM and 49 foot-pounds of torque, 6.7 metric kilograms, 66 metric newtons at 6,000 RPM for the engine in the 650 GT, which complies with the less restrictive Euro 4 emissions. The REX engine operates when battery capacity drops to a pre-specified level, generating electricity to extend the range. Vehicles equipped with the REX have an additional fuel filler door on the right front fender, allowing drivers to fill the 9.0 liter, 2.0 IMP gallon, 2.4 US gallon tank. However, model year 2014 through 2016 i3 REX vehicles in the US are limited to a fuel capacity of 7.2 liters, that's 1.9 US gallons, electronically, in accordance with the car's classification as a range extended battery electric vehicle with the full capacity. The gasoline extended range would exceed the all-electric range, which would classify the car as a plug-in hybrid instead. The European model REX has an extended range of approximately 320 kilometers or 200 miles. In the United States, with the limited tank under EPA 5-cycle testing, the i3 REX has a total range of 240 kilometers, 150 miles, of which approximately half, 116 kilometers, 72 miles, is all electric. There are restrictions applied to the US configuration of the i3 that do not apply to other territories, prompted a class action lawsuit in 2016. United States California regulation. The range extender option of the BMW i3 was designed to meet the California Air Resources Board, or CARB, regulation for an auxiliary power unit, APU. According to the rules adopted in March 2012 by CARB, the 2014 BMW i3 with a REX unit fitted is the first car ever to qualify as a range extended battery electric vehicle, or BEV-X. CARB describes this type of electric vehicle as a relatively high electric range battery electric vehicle, BEV, to which an APU is added. The unit, which maintains battery charge at about 30% after the pack has been depleted in normal use, is strictly limited in the additional range it can provide. As a BEV X, the car is required to deliver a minimum of 75 miles, that's 121 kilometers, electric range. CARB classifies the i3 with the REX option as a traditional transitional zero-emission vehicle, TZEV, the same classification as other plug-in hybrids such as the Chevrolet Volt and the Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid. This classification made the i3 REX eligible for California's green sticker that identifies the vehicles allowed to be operated by a single occupant in California's high occupancy vehicle lanes, or HOV, or carpool or diamond lanes, but not for the white sticker reserved for the pure electric cars such as the BMW i3 without REX. In addition, CARB certification of the i3 REX as BEV X allows the i3 with range extender to be eligible for a $2,500 clean vehicle rebate, the same amount eligible pure electric cars are entitled to. Other plug-in hybrids are eligible for only $1,500 purchase rebate. Since the 2017 model years and newer, i3 REX have the same battery as the all-electric models. Newer i3 REX cars have an increased all-electric range due to the higher capacity 94 amp hour battery 2017 through 2018 and 120 amp hour battery 2019 through 2022 that now exceeds its gas-powered range. For example, the 2017 model year i3 REX equipped with the range extender has a total range of 290 kilometers, 180 miles, of which 156 kilometers, 97 miles, is all electric. With their larger batteries fitted to the 2017 model year and later, the all-electric range exceeds the total gasoline range for the 2017 model year and beyond. So the software restrictions were removed for these model years, and BMW was able to unlock the full tank for later models of the i3 REX without affecting its ZEV status. Interior and controls. In June 2012, an updated version of the BMW i3 concept car was unveiled at the opening of the first BMW i store located in Park Lane in London, UK. The updated i3 concept consists of a new interior color and material concept. The seat covers combine responsibly sourced wool and leather naturally tanned with an olive oil leaf-based agent. The almost symmetrical curving dash is inlaid with treated eucalyptus wood that, according to BMW, is sourced from sustainably managed European forests. Information is provided to the driver through a 16.5 centimeter freestanding instrument cluster and a 22.3 centimeter central information display. The bench-derived front seats replace the center tunnel that bisected the cabin and floor-mounted transmission. Brake levers or center console are also absent. The BMW i3 has two pedals like all cars with automatic transmission. The accelerator pedal acts as both accelerator and engine brake. When the driver releases the pedal, the vehicle's kinetic energy is regenerated by the vehicle's drivetrain to recharge the battery. This has the effect of slowing the vehicle down. During the field testing of the Mini E, which has an accelerator that recharges the battery in this way and consists of brakes that only apply to the rear wheels. BMW has learned that drivers tend to rely on the engine brake. Around 75% of all deceleration maneuvers are initiated without the brake pedal in urban traffic areas. BMW also expected the i3 to use the same type of battery and powertrain that is being tested in the BMW Active E trials. Operating modes. The BMW i3 allows the driver to select car energy consumption through three different driving modes: Comfort, Eco Pro, or Eco Pro Plus mode. In the standard comfort mode, the i3 delivers a range between 130 and 160 kilometers, 80 and 100 miles in everyday driving conditions, while the i3 Rex delivers between 260 and 290 kilometers, 160 to 180 miles. The Eco Pro mode increases the driving range by around 12% through a different accelerator pedal mapping, which uses less power. In Eco Pro Plus mode, all settings are geared to achieving the maximum possible range, increasing the driving range by about 24% compared with comfort mode. In this mode, the maximum speed of the BMW i3 is limited to 90 kilometers per hour, 56 miles per hour, and all electrical devices such as the heating and air conditioning are switched to energy saving mode. The i3S, introduced for the 2018 model year, adds a sport drive mode. Safety. The European New Car Assessment Program, Euro NCAP, awarded the i3 a 4-star car safety rating, resulting in the following ratings from each criterion. There's a chart that I will show. The test overall points are 4 stars. Adult occupant, 31 points, 86%. Child occupant, 40 points, 81%. Pedestrian, 21 points, 57%. Safety assist, 5 points, 55%. The BMW i3's overall ratings are lower than the other 6 best-selling plug-in electric vehicles: the Volvo V60 plug-in hybrid, the Renault Zoe, Nissan Leaf, Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, Chevrolet Volt, and Opel Ampera, all of which are rated 5 stars. Production. BMW has implemented efficient manufacturing processes and is using recycled materials to lessen the i3's environmental impact. BMW is manufacturing carbon strands that form the basis of the i3's carbon fiber reinforced plastic bodywork at a new $1 million plant built in Moses Lake, Washington, using raw materials shipped from Japan. This location was selected to take advantage of the abundant hydroelectric power available in this U.S. region because carbon fiber production requires considerable energy and would otherwise emit much carbon dioxide. The carbon fiber is then shipped to Landshut, Germany, where the carbon fiber reinforced plastic parts are fabricated, and the vehicle assembly line is located in Leipzig. In November 2010, the Leipzig plant was retooled and added electric vehicles assembly lines. With an investment totaling 400 million euros, that's 561 million US dollars, through 2013. The plant is located at BMW's complex that already produces variants of the 1 Series model. 4 2.5 megawatt Nordex wind turbines at Leipzig came online in 2013, supplying approximately 1/5 of the factory's electricity needs. A concept version of the BMW i3 Coupe reflecting the current status of ongoing development was presented at the March 2013 Geneva Motor Show. The production vehicle was officially unveiled simultaneously in New York, London, and Beijing on 29 July 2013. Series production for retail customers began on 18 September 2013, and the first vehicle off the production line was handed over to German marathon runner Jan Fitzschen. The car was used as the lead vehicle at the 2013 Berlin Marathon on 29 September. As of February 2014, BMW was producing an average of 70 cars a day, about half the plant production, with lower production due a high defect rate in the carbon parts. A subsequent investment of about 100 million euros in the production of carbon parts was made to solve the supply problems. According to BMW, there were 11,000 orders at the time, including 1,200 from US customers. As a result of the high demand and the slow production rate, delivery waiting time extended to September 2014. As of October 2017, production of the BMW i3 was just over 120 cars per day. By late October 2017, the 100,000th BMW i3 had been built in the Leipzig plant. 700 storage batteries taken from used i3 vehicles were linked as the storage farm at Leipzig in 2017, allowing the automaker to offset the intermittent nature of wind power. The 200th i3 rolled off the production line in the Leipzig plant on 15 October 2020. Production ended in July 2022 with a total of 250,000 units. The last 10 units manufactured were the special BMW i3S Home Run Edition. Marketing and sales. Production began on 18 September 2013. As of March 2018, the BMW i3 was available in 74 countries. The first i3 deliveries to retail customers in Europe took place at an official market launch ceremony held in Munich on 15 November 2013. The first delivery to a retail customer in the US took place in May 2014. At its market launch, pricing in the United States started at $42,275 before any government incentives, and the range extender option an additional $3,850. Prices in Germany started at 34,950 euros. Pricing in the UK started at 30,680 euros before the applicable government grant. After its release, BMW, like many other plug-in electric car makers at the time, faced weak reception of its electric car lineup. BMW expected to sell at least 30,000 units per year. From 2014, global sales passed the 10,000 unit mark in September 2014, 25,000 units in May 2015, and the 50,000 unit milestone was achieved in July 2016. Cumulative global sales attained the 150,000 unit mark by mid-2019. The i3 was the world's third best all-time selling all-electric car in 2016, after the Nissan Leaf and the Tesla Model S, with more than 65,000 units sold worldwide since its inception. The i3 also ranked third by sales among all electric cars sold worldwide for 3 years in a row, from 2014 to 2016. By the end of 2021, i3 sales since inception totaled over 220,000 units delivered worldwide. As of December 2021, Germany listed as the i3 top selling country market with 47,536 units sold, followed by the United States with 45,098 units. Norway is also a top market with 28,605 new units registered through January 2022. The Norwegian market has the world's highest i3 penetration per capita. In November 2016, the BMW i3 topped new passenger car monthly sales in Norway. US sales ended in July 2021. Global sales totaled 250,000 units by the end of 2022. Global sales. The following table presents annual retail sales of registrations or registrations of the i3 top-selling national markets through December 2021 for both variants of the BMW i3, except when noted. Reception. The BMW i3 won the Geneva Auto Show Car Design of the Year award for 2013 in the production category, an IF Product Design Gold Award for the incorporation of sustainability in all facets of the interior and exterior design, the 2014 World Green Car of the Year, the 2014 World Car Design of the Year, UK Car of the Year 2014, UK Best Super Mini of 2014, and Green Car Journal's 2015 Green Car of the Year Award. In Australia, the BMW i3 received the 2014 Wheels Car of the Year by Wheels Magazine. In South Africa, the i3 received the Design of the Year and Game Changer of the Year in 2016 by the automotive website cars.co.za. At the 2017 New York International Auto Show, the 94 amp hour i3 was named the inaugural winner of the World Urban Car of the Year. And that is the article on this vehicle. Thank you very much.